Trump supporters standing outside the New York City courthouse have been blasting this ongoing trial. Watch this.
This thing is damaging the American legal system for decades to come. Listen, on this level, this is dreadful.
Because that way we can kick off another January 6th.
It's damaging the country.
You know, I was a Democrat, you know, for long. But, you know, as time see, I had to research and start seeing things, and I started to come to a clear perception and said, nah, this guy Trump is right. You don't have to agree with him on everything, but one thing you can say you do agree with, he loved to take care of people. He loved people.
All right, we're joined now by Congresswoman Claudia Tenney, Republican from upstate New York. Congresswoman, you're an attorney. Does this trial damage the reputation of New York's judicial system?
Not only New York's judicial system, it is an indictment of the U.S. system when we are allowing people like Alvin Bragg and this judge to carry on as they are. Look, I'm admitted to the New York bar and a couple other bars. I am also, my father was a New York State Supreme Court justice for 35 years, and he served in New York City much of the time when they were rotating in the old days. And you know, this is it's just outrageous. But remember the mission here, Stuart. This is no longer about justice. This is about getting a conviction. And what I'm worried about is they just want a conviction no matter what. They've got to get that conviction because it's all about politics and about election interference and being able to call Donald Trump a criminal, to be able to continue to put him, you know, really just to prevent him from campaigning and just continue to put him through these hoops because he's winning the election and because he resonates with the American people. Sadly for the Democrats, the more they do this, the more people who aren't necessarily Trump supporters see what they're doing. And I think it's actually backfiring on them. But still, it's just a disaster for our legal system. And when you talk about appeals, the Second Department actually turning down this appeal, and then the Court of Appeals, we faced this judge in our redistricting decision. And this judge, remember, they bullied out the Democrats in New York. They bullied out the Chief Justice of the New York Court of Appeals, a once venerable court. And they put in a guy from New York City who actually is from California, who actually wrote about giving habeas corpus rights to an elephant at the Bronx Zoo. This is the type of justice system we have. It is a joke, and it is an embarrassment to our system, and it is also dangerous when other countries and other people see what we're doing. It doesn't matter if it's Donald Trump. Justice should be blind, and we're not seeing that here.
I've got 30 seconds left. You've described the judge's behavior as appalling. Give me 30 seconds on why Judge Merchan has behaved appallingly.
He has completely, I mean, all the objections that he sustained by the defense, his conflict of interest with the interest that his family has, these are all, he should have recused himself from day one. He is politically motivated. This is just another, you know, attempt to take down President Trump. He's totally political, which is exactly what a judge should not be. He's taken an oath of office. He's violating that. He should be removed as a justice, or at least censored.
Look, thanks very much for jumping in today on a very important subject. We appreciate it, and we'll be back to you at some point in the near future.